What makes you worthy? For years in my life, I struggled to find the answer to this question. And for all my life, I've had big dreams, big goals, big aspirations. I want to be a millionaire. I want to have X, Y, and Z. I want to have a dream life. I want to have a yacht. I want to have a boat. I want to own a house on a mountain, whatever. I want these big dreams, or I want these big things. I have these big dreams. Yet nothing made me worthy of achieving those dreams. Nothing made me the person nothing made me the person that I have to be in order to get those things. For example, to be a millionaire, you have to do something that other people aren't doing, or else everyone would be millionaires. You have to start a business. You have to, I don't know, save for 30 years. But essentially, if you want to be unlike everybody else, you have to do things that people are not doing. And this is something that I didn't understand for a long time. I was doing everything, and like that's kind of acceptable as a kid. You do everything that everyone else does. You go to school, you look for a job, you get your driver's license, whatever. You do all these things that the average person is doing. But by that nature, you're not going to get anything special until you start doing stuff that other people are not. And that happened to me around 3 years ago. I started improving my life. I started putting in work towards my future, going to the gym, reading books, reading not the books that school makes you read, reading actual books that will help you in your life. What else? Practicing philosophy, learning about ancient wisdom that helped people through generations and applying that to my modern life right now. This is just a few examples from a list of, I'm proud to say many, but I'm not trying to build my ego. But essentially, I've started doing things that other people are not doing. And in doing that, I'm setting myself apart from everybody else. Now, right now, I'm just like everybody else. I have no success. I have no brand. My name doesn't mean anything. But the more I'm on this path, the closer and closer I will get to making that a reality. So by nature, the more that I am doing things that other people are not doing, the more I am setting myself up for success, the more success I will get later down the line. All it takes is time and effort now. I know what I need to do. You likely also know what you need to do. It's just actually putting in the time and doing it. Now, one really good example I thought of when I was thinking about the idea of this video is like the topic of, are you worthy? One of the best examples is from the Bible. When David asked God to bring him riches or bring him like a kingdom, a palace. I forget exactly. I'm rusty in my Bible knowledge. God did not give David the riches. He did not give it to him and say, here you go. This is your reward for being a person. He didn't give him the riches. He gave him Goliath. He gave him this seemingly impossible opponent. And to get his dreams, to get the thing he wanted, he had to conquer that impossible opponent. He had to conquer Goliath, this behemoth of a person. And he did. And so in turn, he went through that challenge, that almost impossible feat. And in doing that, he got what he wanted. He didn't get it by just existing. He didn't get it by wishing and begging and hoping and praying. He got it through, well, one, praying, but two, through putting himself through an impossible challenge and succeeding. Now, that is something that you and me can learn a lot from. For me at least, literally 14, 15 years of my life straight, I hoped, I wished, oh, I'll be a millionaire. I hope I will have an infinite amount of money. I hope I will be able to spend tons of money on a cruise to Mexico or whatever. Just these random things, these random dreams that we have, but I never acted on it. I never made that a reality. I kept hoping, I kept wishing, I kept praying, and I never got anywhere from it until I started taking action, until I started getting closer and closer and doing the things that would put me closer and closer to those goals. After repeating those actions enough times, those goals just essentially do themselves. You achieve them without even realizing it. After you go to the gym for 4 years straight, you look in the mirror one day, and without even realizing it, you've been gaining muscle slowly but surely. And one day you look in the mirror and you're jacked, you're ripped, you have a 12 pack, whatever. Essentially, the more you do those things, the more that like your dreams will almost just become reality simply by you doing it. And another major important idea about this topic is we can't succeed without first going through some form of hardship, without first going through something that gives us that like burning desire, that burning passion to want it. In the case of the Bible, it was Goliath. Goliath was David's challenge to overcome. In my life, it might have been getting bullied for being overweight. In your life, it might be a friend or a relative passing away and you having to deal with that grief. And those lessons that grief teaches you puts it in your mind that you need to do this or you need to do that or you need to take action now because life is fleeting. It could end at any moment. So why are we sitting waiting around hoping for something to happen instead of going out and actually making it happen? That is the main idea of this video. Life is short. Life is fleeting. What makes us worthy of having these things, if not ourselves, if not our own actions, if not the very people we are? We need to go through some form of challenge in order to get where we want to be. Again, back to the case of the Bible, Goliath, a seemingly impossible, unbeatable opponent, conquered. And what was a result of it? Everything he ever wanted. So take this idea into your own life. Consider how you can apply this to various areas of your life, because this is something that I've been working towards for the last couple of years. Now, obviously, I haven't been fully consistent. It's been on and off. But the thing that stays true, the thing that stays consistent throughout all of it, is the idea that I come back, no matter how long it is, until the day I die. Even if I'm not uploading for 2 years, I will be back. I'm proud to say that is just part of my nature. So the more you do it, the more you show up, the more you make yourself worthy of achieving your goals, the sooner and easier they'll come. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching to the end. If you like this video, scroll down, click subscribe, click like, make the algorithm like me. That's about it. Peace.